Guys, welcome to Better Bachelor. My name is Joker with a face for radio and a voice for print. I'm out here at the land today. I got some IBC totes, 275-gallon totes that I'm getting ready to try to find a way to stack them all together so I can run some irrigation coming from some rain catching here at my building. And I was going to stand outside and do this video, but it is so windy that all you'd hear is white noise, and I'd annoy the hell out of you. I wanted to read... I don't even know what I'm going to title this video yet, but I wanted to read an article because this is part of what we talk about when men's channels are like, dudes, stop simping, stop being thirsty on the internet. Like, stop chasing. And your money and your voting with your money and your decision making with your money matters. And if you want any further proof, just look what's going on with Bud Light, because it continues to crush the brand. That's when it comes to Disney, when it comes to Hollywood, when it comes to all the people that hate you, stop giving them money. And if enough men do it, it makes a difference. So I got this article to read here. I'm going to just touch on this very quickly. I'm going to read from another phone that I have here. This is from American Wire. Bud Light seeks to move past Dylan Mulvaney fiasco with countrified ad. On this countrified ad, they try to relate to the conservative cowboy / countrymen, the flyover states that normally all these liberals hate anyway. And now they're coming back sniffing around saying, oh, we're so sorry because we're getting crushed in the money department. And that's why I say, if you stop giving them your money and your attention and your validation, then they're gonna suffer for it. And that's how you make changes. You guys, look, I'm on the internet. I see women posting stuff, and you might look and say, wow. She's, oh, can I get a like on this? Or who likes this pink bikini over the yellow one? And guys jump in the comments making comments. Dude, just appreciate the woman if you're going to, and then move on. Like, it's just stop doing because she's not going to read your message and be like, oh, I want to read. Just stop. Like, they don't care. Anyway, they say Bud Light has released new, more traditional advertisement showing young people drinking beer in the rain at a country music festival as the brand seeks to move beyond the Mulvaney disaster. But the negative feedback resulting in the disabling of comments on YouTube. So they're trying to reach out, and people are like, no, not feeling it. In the 30-second spot, the first aired during Thursday's NFL draft, four evidently straight friends pop the tops on familiar blue and white cans while Zac Brown's band song Chicken Fried plays in the background, holding the cans in the air as they walk off and the rain pours down. In the days since the ad was posted to YouTube, now listen to these numbers. Listen to these numbers. And I'm going off the article, so I don't know if it's miswritten, because again, I'm out here on the farm and trying to get things done, and so I can't verify this on my own. They said, in the days since the ad was posted to YouTube, it drew more than 8 million views, but only 250 likes. So out of 8 million views, not 2.5 million likes, not 250,000 likes, not 25,000 likes, not 2,500 likes, 250 likes. That is brutal. Brutal. But it shows you again that all you have to do is stop. All you have to do, sorry, I keep forgetting to center my camera. All you have to do is stop being involved. Stop being involved in the simping on dating apps. Stop being involved in leaving thirsty comments on internet posts. Stop giving your money to brands that hate you. Stop being involved. Just backing away is enough to make brands freak out. And if you do this to enough brands, and you do this to enough women that are being thirsty on the internet, and you do this enough on dating apps, it's going to bring everything back down into reality. It's all up to the control of men. Because I guarantee you this Bud Lights thing is probably mostly men pushing back against this. I know there's a ton of women, but it's mostly men, I bet. They say only 250 likes, indicating how difficult it will be likely for Bud Light to win back the customers it alienated by wading into the culture wars. One Twitter... Sorry, my mustache is growing and it's tickling my nose, and I gotta trim it. One Twitter user called out the ad's blatant pandering, a commercial that shows cowboys and cowgirls at a rodeo where it started to pour down while Zach Brown Band plays Chicken Fried is Bud Light's latest commercial. Real smart. Piss off that demographic, then cynically try to lure them back with this. Don't fall for it. Just someone else says, just saw your new throwback commercial showing the good old days. Cowards, said another. The good old days are gone until you address the woman face situation. You underestimate our memory. Further insulting us. One solid month of insult, and now you think we're coming back? Get lost. Criticism is similar in nature to that received by a Budweiser ad from last month that trotted out famous Clydesdale horses, along with stirring old-fashioned patriotic themes, but it fell flat as anger and disgust over the foistering of the TikToker on beer drinkers ignited a backlash against the company and its products. The Bud spot only served to add insult to injury. Their statement said, we never intended to be a part of the discussion that divides people. We're in the business of bringing people together over a beer. Yeah, but here's the thing. You didn't read the room. You didn't read, or either that or you're stupid, but more than likely they're just closeted liberals that never come out and see what the real world is like because of the flyover states. We're just a bunch of dumb red hicks. That's the way they view us. But now that they're seeing the backlash, they're like, oh, gee, well, we didn't mean to divide the nation. Well, you got involved in one of the most divisive things that is going on in culture right now. That they're either stupid or liars. One of the two. Stupid or liar. Which is it? The Mulvaney debacle has led some to derisively refer to the company as the Tranhauser-Busch, and memes parody ads have proliferated, a sign that the lifestyle may already be stuck like glue to the brand in the minds of consumers. I never drank it to begin with, but I'll tell you this, anybody that I would see drinking it, I'm going to insult them. I'm going to make this brand so toxic and poisonous that even if they do apologize, no one will touch it again. Because that'll be a warning sign to all the others that say, I want to dip into this culture war. It will scare the hell out of them. And that's what we need to do. It's the same thing with these mid fives that are on the internet posting, spicy pictures or whatever that are trying to get attention from dudes. Yes, the ones, the twos, the threes, the fours give them all the attention in the world, while the eights aren't even on the internet or they're not on these apps. But all that affirmation from kind of quote unquote lower value males, they still look at it as giving them a better value. If men do this across the board, look, I don't care if she's a supermodel and says, everybody that likes this photo, I'm going to send you saucy pictures. Just don't participate. That is how you win this stuff. They continue on. The Harvard exec called it a fratty brand. Yeah, we talked about that. Here's what's funny. The alienated customers are boycotting the brand, and the nation's largest LDHD TV community lobbying group is demanding that they stand in solidarity with Mulvaney. So now they have to pick a side in the war. They have to pick a side. And the side they want to go back to, which is probably the conservatives that drank their piss water, they don't want anything to do with it. And so now they're going to be stuck with the LDHD TV community because they got to come out and make a statement that says they're for them or against them, or either side is not going to participate in the beer anymore. And I'll tell you this, don't make it just Bud Light. Make it everything that, AB Beverages or whatever it is, the overhead brand, make it every beer they sell. Just, yes, it takes homework, but how hard is it to look up what brands they make and then say, I'm not going to buy any of these brands? Not buying something is the easiest protest you can do. Like just changing your choice. And it's crappy beer to begin with. At this moment, it's absolutely critical for Anheuser-Busch to stand in solidarity with Dylan and the community, wrote Human Rights Campaign Senior VP Jay Brown at the head of Human Resources at Anheuser-Busch. Yes, please stand in solidarity. That's going to work out well. Because do you think these pinky raised wine glass toting liberals are going to drink Bud beer? Nope. They drink the microbrews and the IPAs. Also in the letter, Brown demanded Anheuser-Busch executives meet with human relation campaigns, blah, blah, reaffirming its full support for the LDH TV, blah, blah. Please do that. I would love to see how that works out for you. Prior to the debut of Bud Light Country Rain Shower ad, Bloomberg Advertising and Brands columnist Ben Schlott blasted Anheuser-Busch for what he described as setting a new low in corporate courage, kicking a political hornet's nest for clicks and giggles before running away is no way to elevate a brand or promote a cause, he wrote. So, I mean, that's, again, this article was from, who was it? American Wire. But, guys, this is what I'm saying to you, and this is what a lot of us red pill content creators are saying to you. It doesn't mean you don't have to date. It doesn't mean you don't look for a girlfriend. It doesn't mean you don't participate in society. It means stop being the joke of society. It means stop getting kicked around and being the butt of the jokes and letting women walk all over you and you still being thirsty and simpy for these decidedly mid women. Walk away from it. Make fun of them. You know, the 5 that says she's all that, I don't care if you're a 2. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care if you feel like you're very unattractive, overweight, not successful dude. If a supermodel comes up to you and she's like, what do you think of this photo? And you go, I'm not into you. You are not an attractive woman. And you walk away from her. That'll knock her down 15 more pegs than a hot guy doing it. Like, we need to stop participating in the craziness. Show them and tell them their place, and then walk away from, just get off the plantation. That's the only way this changes. And the proof is what's going on in Budweiser. Because just in a month, the entire brand, their message, their money, their income, they're freaking out. What if you did the same to all these e-girls, you know, all these women online? What if you did the same thing to all the crazies out there? You know, the women that think they're a 10 when they're a Kentucky 4. You know what I'm saying? Instead of an LA 10. Everything would change overnight. So, as you can see here, I've got my IBC totes over there and my trailer, and I got my trailer behind me. I just picked up a chainsaw. I'm getting ready to be Farmer Brown over here. I'm just going to upload this. I don't even have a thumbnail, so I hope you guys understand why my audio quality, my video quality, like, sucks. And I keep looking at the wrong corner of the camera because I haven't recorded on a phone in like a year. Anyway, I'll have another video out for you shortly, and we'll see you in the next one.